Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my picks for the top 10 most underrated Battle Pass skins in Fortnite. This was a viewer suggestion. I wasn't able to grab the comment for it, but whoever suggested it, thank you. And yeah, I'm making it for you. What that basically means though, what the underrated part means is that these are skins that are from any of the Battle Passes, and it could be any tier. That I just don't think get talked about enough, and I really like. But as always, this list is just my opinion, so if you don't agree, that's totally fine. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we dive into the number 10 spot, I just want to say that it is very possible that some of these skins may not be underrated, so to speak. But from my experience, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about them. And I also just wanted to show some love to some Battle Pass skins that I didn't get to talk about in the previous videos. But anyway, starting us off at number 10 is kind of a weird one, but it's DJ Yonder. Some of you might think this pick is hot garbage, but it holds a special place in my heart and reminds me of playing in the OG seasons. Plus, the skin is pretty solid looking. Obviously, he's a DJ, so they had to give him like an equalizer-like pattern on his clothes. And I think the gray and green color scheme they chose also just looks really nice. The only thing I don't really like about this skin is the shoes. Like, I don't know what they were thinking there, but overall, I think the skin is pretty solid. Alright, coming in at number 9 is another OG skin, so to speak, and it's Powder. This skin is definitely a really well designed one. I love the teal pants with the black jacket, and I love how they made her boots just absolutely massive. I also like the detail of her like hiding her face a little bit, probably to protect her from the cold and keep her warm. And her little beanie and snowboarding goggles are a nice touch as well. She's also got some little hints of like orange here and there, and a darker shade of blue around her collar, which helps the skin not feel as flat, but all around a pretty good skin. Next up at the number 8 spot, I chose Dusty. I actually had no idea that this skin existed until I started making this list, and that really surprised me because I think this skin is awesome. I love the baseball tee she has on, and her combat boots are also pretty sick. She's also got mismatched socks, which I think is a pretty funny addition that a lot of people can probably relate to. And her knee pad with the skull on it is also pretty cool looking. I almost forgot to mention the super chunky pearl-like necklace that she's wearing, which also adds some detail. But if I had to pick a style I like the most for her, it's probably going to be the away game one. I just really like the black with the pink. I think the skin just gets overshadowed by Halsey a little bit, to be honest, and in my opinion, it's a way better skin. Coming in at number 7, I put the absolute traitor that is Dr. Sloan. I swear no one talks about this skin, and as someone who's loved it ever since it came out, I take personal offense to that. I think this skin is really well done. It's mostly gray and black, but it's got some nice pops of yellow here and there. I also love the checkered pattern she has on her shirt, as it helps add a little bit of texture to the skin. My favorite style of this skin is probably just the base one, but with her hair in a ponytail. I don't know why, I just think it looks better that way. But yeah, Sloan is a traitor, I get it, but this skin is pretty fire, so I think more people should be talking about it. Alright, at number 6 I chose another skin I had never heard anyone talk about, and that's Siona. I think that's how you pronounce it. I really like the astronaut style that this skin has, and the color scheme is pretty solid as well. Typical orange and white spacesuit with little bits of black here and there. But I love her green hair and green shorts, and the fact her hair has like 4 different mini buns coming out of it is really cool too. I'd probably say the base style for the skin is my favorite. It just looks really clean, and I could definitely see myself using her. Next up at number 5, I chose a pretty recent skin that I don't see getting talked about very often, and it's Piper Pace. Piper is a very unique take on a pizza delivery driver. Basically, she's a delivery driver, but she wears a full motorsport suit and definitely likes going fast. The base style of the skin is pretty solid. She's got her motor suit on with the big Pizza Pit bomber jacket on, but I personally like the hyperspace style the most. I love all the blue on the suit with the touches of yellow and purple here and there, and I also love the silver on the jacket. Fun fact, the jacket is also a little dirty on the back side of it, which I think is a pretty cool detail for someone who's, driving around all day. Coming in at number 4, I chose Sabina. This skin is pretty stylish. I love the black and purple color scheme, and her white hair really stands out from the rest of the outfit. They also put some cool little details on this skin as well, like the spiderweb tattoo she's got on her leg and her fancy sunglasses. but she's also got like a shuriken wrapped around her arm, and if that's not cool, then I don't know what is. I think the base style of the skin is where she really shines, and I honestly wouldn't even bother editing any of her styles because you won't find anything better, in my opinion. Alright, we are now into the top 3, and starting us off is Toren. This skin is really solid all around. She kind of reminds me of like Anna from Frozen, but with white hair. But anyway, the blue and purple color scheme on the base style of this skin is pretty nice looking, and the purple tips at the end of her white hair are a nice little detail they included as well. This is also one of the only caped skins that I'm okay with using, because I think they did a good job with like the design of this one. As for styles, I like to use the blue rune version of her. I think the all blue color works really nicely, and I also like the blue tips of her hair a little bit better. Also somewhat off topic, but I think this season's super styles were some of the best ones we've ever gotten. Next, at the number 2 spot is a skin that is very near and dear to my heart, and it is Aira. This skin is so cool looking in its later styles, but we first have to talk about the base style. In the base style, it's a pretty plain looking skin, and it doesn't have too much going on, just a black and purple suit with Aira in it, of course. But I do just genuinely love Adira's character model in general, and this style isn't too bad. The style I like to use, however, is the Elite style in the Infiltrator color with the mask on. There's a lot going on here, so I won't be able to unpack it all, but I just think it looks amazing like this. It's got blue, white, pink, gold, and black, and somehow these colors all work really well together. The skin also has tons of little details all over it that I just wouldn't be able to unpack if I tried, so I'm not going to, but this skin is insanely awesome. Finishing it off at the number 1 spot is a skin that I use pretty much all of the time, and I think it doesn't get enough love for how awesome it is, and it is Harlo. The base style of this skin is again not anything too special. She's got some shorts and a tank top on, but the knee-high socks are pretty cool, and the white hair is awesome too. Also, did I mention the skin is literally pink? Like she's a pink alien? Anyway, the style I like to use is the Future Frost style with the jacket and pants on, and the sneakers. I think they look cooler than the boots. I also think Harlo looks a little bit better with the black hair opposed to the white, and for the emissives, I set them to white just to make this skin have a really nice all-white style to it. Is this skin simplistic? Yes. Is it also super cool and amazing looking? Also yes, and that's why it takes the number 1 spot for me. That is the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and also let me know what skins you think are underrated in the comments below. Also, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.